Welcome back to the conference room, colleagues. This time, we are now doing the Bad Batch for the lore.
Kanan Jarrus. Caleb Doom.
Oh yeah. As soon as they were like, with Depa Balaba, and I was like, whoop, whoop. But it's absolutely fucking hilarious how it's still Freddie Prinze Jr. voicing him, and he sounds like a whole-ass man when he looks like a kid.
Yeah. They could have aged him up a little bit, maybe. Just give him some kind of awkward preteen mustache. This show also just reminded me, George Lucas said that this whole thing was based off of World War II and the Nazis, and every time I see anything that has to do with Order 66, I'm just like, oh man, big power executing other people. I always relate the Jedi, you know, we are two Juman ourselves.
What up?
And I always think of the Jedi as the Jews. Like, you know, this higher power is just trying to exterminate all of a certain people. And George Lucas himself has said that the Imperial officers and all of that is based off of the Nazi Party. I don't think it's a coincidence that he named them Jedi.
If you said it's literally based off of like that World War II, that whole thing, I mean, like Imperial, it feels very Nazi Germany.
And then we have that scene in the Bad Batch where it's literally Hitler, you know, the Emperor, it's Hitler up in front of all the Nazis, stormtroopers, now clones, now stormtroopers, and they are all like waving with one hand, and I was just like, that's the Nazi salute. And then also with the chain codes in the last episode,
have your chain codes out and ready for inspection.
That reminded me a whole lot of like, you need your papers. If you don't have your papers, you can't leave the country. Every time we see Order 66, I'm just like, this is what happened during World War II. Why is nobody talking about this? This is literally the Holocaust, taking a very small group of people and trying to eradicate them, and failing.
So we're the Jedi in the New Republic. Sick.
I love how the Bad Batch calls the clone troopers regs.
All the regs are acting strange.
That's so on brand for like the writing style of Clone Wars, and just like clankers, regs.
Yep. What Filoni realized with Clone Wars was like some of the best content from there was the clones, like humanizing the clones and their individuality and all that stuff. And I think this show is taking that a step further, which is so very cool.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Bad Batch member so far?
Ooh. I would say probably Tech.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. I love Tech, and he gives me real Gear vibes from Static Shock, and also because Gear is a glassesman and Tech is a glassesman. We're both glassesmen, and there's very few characters in the Star Wars universe who have glasses.
You were a glassesman, like, for a long time, right?
Pretty much been a glassesman since second grade. So growing up on Star Wars, I was like, who are the nerdy glasses people?
For you, I know that's always been like a thing. Like, you're just like, oh, sick. When
I'm looking
representation.
For my own representation. Oh, God. Yeah, like I liked, what's the Doctor in Mandalorian? Oh, Pershing. I liked when I saw Dr. Pershing was wearing glasses. I was like, rare moment. But yeah, in the Star Wars universe, they're usually not vision correcting, because someone once asked George Lucas why no one in the Star Wars universe wears glasses, and he said their technology is too advanced for that. Glasses are so primitive. Why would they have that? But they
we're even us, like we with contacts, you know, like if we have the technology to not wear glasses, they definitely have the technology to not wear glasses. Like they have
this total vision correcting technology, and again, Tech wears glasses, but I also don't think they're for vision. They're just like to enhance his vision, to see all of his like tech and screen stuff right on his Google Glass moment.
A little Google Glass, a little bit Jarvis Iron Man.
Yeah. Exactly, but he does always have that on, even when he takes his helmet off, so he's a glassesman. You heard it here first, folks.
I just love his attitude towards everything. It's just like, you didn't tell us it was inhibitor chips. How else did you think it worked? Like,
like he's so matter of fact. He's so like unbiased by anything.
It's just so funny because like his defect, if you will, is just being so smart, and he always just assumes that people know. Like once he informs you, like, oh yeah, it's this. He informs you understand why it is that way. So it's just so funny when people are like, no, dude, I don't get it. And he's like, what do you mean you don't get it? Like,
paperclip, circuit board, opticon scalometer.
Optical what?
Hello. Also, Tech knows his lore.
You're Saw Gerrera, trained by Captain Rex and General Skywalker to fight for the Republic.
How much studying do you think this man has done?
This kid is watching for the lore. He is up on it. He's keeping track of the heavy hitters. He knows what's come before him. He knows what's about to come after him. I think he's the unsung hero of this show. I think everyone's gonna come out of this show just loving Tech. I thought it was cute in the first episode. We get that Easter egg of Wrecker who has a Tuca doll. Those little dolls.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, those Tuca dolls that we see in Clone Wars, and I think even Rebels. I like to see the Tucas. You could also see them at Galaxy's Edge.
I hit the spot.
What does that even mean? Maybe part of his thing is that he is a little slower than the others, which is like, I guess they sort of have to write him a certain way if that's part of it. Omega. Just some of those lines there where it just gets so, it just gets so corgi.
Corgi.
Not
Corgi.
Corgi. We meant Korg-E.
Hello again.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Korg.
Hello again.
Hello again. Hey guys, I'm Korg. I'm gonna start a revolution.
I'm absolutely here for it.
I think that's a good plan, Tech.
I think it's a good plan, Tech.
What, is that a burrito? Omega's got some egg rolls and some green circles.
Green patties, perhaps veggie patties, if you will.
Patties. I love when we see food. In the second episode, we see the Nuna. That's the food that Cut Lawquane is cutting. Cut Lawquane is cutting. In the Clone Wars episode, they're eating them.
And then we actually see the creature in this one.
But
That's cool.
I think we did see them out also in Clone Wars. They're just local Seleucami creatures. My other favorite part of the Bad Batch experience is just living again in the Star Wars universe. You're getting lore in every episode, like the cameo. Like I just like that's what I live for. Is just like all this crap in the background. I liked the Nexu, like that showed up in the last episode. The Nexu is that creature that was in the Geonosian arena.
Yes.
That blapped Padme is back. Or even just having watched Clone Wars, I noticed that you can see a Nexu painted onto this Republic gunship. It's those little niche details that I'm just so obsessed with. It's like, why'd they paint the Nexu on that Republic gunship? The Snaggletooth or the Snivian. The goat people, you know, those goat, like the goat.
Yes.
Which we see a lot in Rebels. Like, Filoni uses those gents in Rebels
all the time.
Oh, and then you see the torture droid from, I think it was from episode 5 initially, but you can also see it at Ronto's Roasters in Galaxy's Edge.
What is that in Empire? That's
he's torturing
Cloud City?
Yeah.
Is it Return of the Jedi? Is that Jabba's palace?
Yes. It's Return of the Jedi. I think Jabba's palace when they take all the droids on and like they torture them, and he's torturing a Gonk droid, of course. You know, he's torturing a Gonk droid. Wrecker is doing curls with a Gonk droid. It's those little things in the background. I just love living in this universe. Thank you for joining us on this new conference room episode for the Bad Batch. I am super, super hyped to be in this world right now. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time in the conference room
for the lore.
Tick, tick,
Tick.
tick.